Are you looking for peace of mind at your doorstep? Look no further. With the Blink Video Doorbell, your home's entrance is always within your control. Check out the link in the video description to learn more and get your Blink Video Doorbell on Amazon. Your home is in your hands.
A social worker tried to sue for discrimination after her boss called her passive-aggressive for eating a packet of crisps during a disciplinary hearing. Lucy Singleton's behavior, which included her repeatedly turning away from the camera while her boss spoke, was branded disrespectful by management, who were sanctioning her for falsifying records in relation to a child under her supervision. The council worker, who fell pregnant during the investigation, claimed she tucked into the snack because she felt nauseous and said she did not deserve to be called passive-aggressive. After serious concerns were raised about her work, Ms. Singleton was sacked, resulting in her bringing claims of harassment, sex discrimination and pregnancy discrimination to an employment tribunal. But these were all dismissed by an employment judge who said none of her complaints were well-founded, and that she was called passive-aggressive as a result of her behavior and not her pregnancy. The tribunal in Manchester heard Ms. Singleton was employed as a social worker in Lancashire County Council's emergency duty team in early 2015. The Preston-based team work out of hours to respond to situations that arise after social workers who work during the days finish their shifts. They deal with child protection and adult safeguarding issues and work through the night on weekdays and weekends. A disciplinary hearing arose as a result of concerns raised by Sue Scotland, practice manager of the team, regarding Ms. Singleton's conduct during a weekend shift in October 2019. The social worker had arranged a strategy discussion with the police on a childcare case to agree on a safeguarding plan, but this meeting did not happen. Ms. Singleton made a record on the system that she had attempted to call the police, but Ms. Scotland could find no evidence that this had been done. The matter was escalated and it was decided that the concern should be looked at under the disciplinary procedures. An investigation into the matter found Ms. Singleton to be persistently dishonest in her explanations as to why no call was made. The tribunal said Ms. Singleton was not pregnant when the disciplinary investigation began, but was expecting by the time of the disciplinary hearing. A disciplinary hearing was held in July 2020 by video conference and was conducted by Andy Smith, the head of Service for Safeguarding Inspection and Audit for the local authority. The tribunal accepted evidence that during the meeting, Ms. Singleton purposely turned sideways and looked away when Ms. Scotland came online to give evidence. The panel noted that every now and then, the social worker would turn her head back towards the camera to challenge what was being said. Mr. Smith perceived this as aggressive behavior, while Ms. Scotland found it to be disrespectful. The tribunal said, at one point, whilst Sue Scotland was giving evidence and Ms. Singleton was turned away sideways, Ms. Singleton started eating a bag of crisps. Mr. Smith told her that she should turn around and listen to what was being said. After the meeting, Ms. Singleton alleged the reason why she was eating the bag of crisps was because she felt nauseous due to her pregnancy. But this was written some time after the hearing, and the panel said she did not say anything about feeling nauseous or unwell during the meeting itself. In an email to her trade union representative, the social worker said, "I don't think I deserve to be called passive-aggressive," in relation to a comment made by Mr. Smith during the disciplinary hearing. While the head of safeguarding could not recall using these words, the tribunal found he did call Ms. Singleton passive-aggressive due to the behavior he observed at the meeting. The social worker was handed a written warning. Seniors at the local authority asked to meet with Ms. Singleton days after the hearing in the hopes of drawing a line under the matters. During this meeting, Ms. Singleton said she was being bullied by Ms. Scotland, and the social worker said it was here that she was cruelly informed that her colleagues did not like to work with her. It was heard that management described Ms. Singleton as being challenging and confrontational when offering feedback, and that the social worker's colleagues believed she recorded information about them to put a negative slant on Team Pract.